What is good, Nio family? It's your boy Ray-Jay back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Nio from technical perspectives. I'm going to talk about why on earth the entire market as a whole, especially tech stocks, are in the red, yet Nio is in the green. I'm going to talk about what on earth the mainstream media has been saying as well regarding the market and Nio. I'm going to talk about what Nio reported on their Twitter page, which makes me very, very excited. Now, before I do talk about Nio's Twitter page and all those good things, I do have to mention that I'm not a financial, legal, or taxation expert, so I don't take this as financial or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this, and not only benefits me, benefits the entire Nio community as a whole. With all that said and done and out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at Nio from the one-day chart, we can see that we ran all the way up to $43.12 a share, testing the resistance we have at 43. Then we dropped to around 40, ran up to 42, then we dropped to 40, 47, and then we ran up again, closing the day at $42.09 a share, once again up over 1.33%. And why is this significant, guys? Well, if you consider the fact that CNBC has reported that the Dow Jones climbs nearly 200 points, but the Nasdaq falls again as rising rates divide the market, there was a rise in yields in the USA. And I also want to note the fact that Joe Biden did just renominate the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, and that may have been kind of okay for the market. I'm not sure how the market would respond to that, but there were some bad pieces of news that came out, such as the fact that we're seeing a rise in rates, and also the fact that there was a surge in cases in Europe. I'm not going to say particularly what type of cases. It's the same thing that happened in 2020. It's happening now in Europe again. But despite that, despite the entire market being in the red, despite the Nasdaq having a drop, despite Tesla being down 4.14%. And even though I'm super bullish for Tesla, Tesla is in the red right now, but Nio is in the green, up over 1.33%. Now, I'm not trying to put it out there that I support one over the other. I'm super bullish for Nio. I'm super bullish for Tesla as well. Both of them are great companies, but I'm just putting it out there that Nio is looking really good right now, and the future looks extremely, extremely bright. Now, if I bring up some bull interest just like this, you can see that we touched the upper band the large majority of the time. We had some consolidation down here around 41, which is a good sign. A little bit of a drop before a big reversal and a very significant closing to the upside, showing that Nio has a lot of upside momentum coming up. Now, we have seen Nio trade sideways for quite some time, and it hasn't broken the resistance it has at around 43 to 44 just yet. But I do believe, like I told you guys in my previous videos, when December 18th comes, that's when Nio's big Nio day is going to come, and that's when Nio should start having a big run up and breaking the support and resistance. I mean, right at that level, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and I'm very hyped for that. We're not quite there just yet, but I just think it's going to be really cool. Let's look at what the MACD and the RSI are showing right now. If I bring up the 6-month chart and show you guys, check this out. If I zoom in all the way, we could see that the MACD flipped with the 9-day moving average just yesterday, as Nio is testing stronger, higher levels of support, and we're on the verge of starting either a somewhat sideways or even a bullish pattern very, very soon. A bullish trend may perpetuate, and we could even see Nio test 44 very, very soon. That makes me very excited. This is accompanied by the fact that there was a rise in the RSI. Yesterday, it was at around 49. It's currently at 56.78, which means Nio is on the verge of maybe running a little bit more. But I do have to note that the overall market in the USA is going to be closed on Thursday because of Thanksgiving. It's also only going to be halfway open, or only open for half the time on Friday. But I'm just putting it out there, guys, that we're not having a full trading week. Tomorrow is going to be the last full day that the market is going to be open for the week. And when that happens, guys, it doesn't necessarily mean that the market's going to crash. I just think we could see a little bit more sideways action than usual. And if that does play out, we could see Nio trade a little bit sideways in the next few days. But I do think that as we approach Nio Day by December 18th, we're going to see a big move to the upside. And I'm very, very excited. I'm super excited for 2022 because of other pieces of news. I'm just going to get on with that. So looking at this right over here, it states right over here, according to the Motley Fool, the article says, why Nio stock blasted higher today? And it did talk about many big updates, such as updates from the ET7. There are some estimates that just came out, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. Now, you do have to note that there was a bit of a dip in deliveries in October, but Nio used that time to improve their factories, their production capabilities, and all that good stuff. But it does state Nio is on track to sell its ET7 in 2022. Let's go, guys. And it may launch two other vehicles very, very soon. You can't forget about the secondary offering of $2 billion. Absolutely awesome. Nio is getting more and more and more out there. It's getting more funding, more investors, and that's absolutely huge. So what they're referring to is this announcement right over here, which I talked about in the past. It was Nio announcing the completion of the at the market offering of American Depository shares. This allows more and more lenders and investors to have access to Nio from American banks. Absolutely big piece of news that raised Nio $2 billion. And that's such a good piece of news that it appears it played a big role in giving Nio stronger support and stopping it from dropping, because people were still taking that in and it was still causing Nio to go in the green. So even though the external factors did not cause, I mean, they caused the market to drop, but that did not hurt Nio. Nio's looking pretty good. We closed at 42.04 and we're also up in the after hours. Very, very good sign. It was also stated right over here by the Motley Fool why X-Peng shares jumped and brought Nio along for the ride. So I don't want to just trivialize Nio's move. Obviously, X-Peng has been doing quite well, but so was Nio. Don't just say it's because of X-Peng. It's also because Nio's luxurious sedan, the ET7, is on pace for early 2022. The European expansion is coming, and I think it's very exciting for both of these companies to be doing well. But for Nio in particular, their battery swap technology and all that good stuff is going to be huge, and I'm very, very excited. So don't just give all the credit to Xpeng. Nio also did amazing things as well. I'm just putting it out there. Now, it also states right over here that new analysts are saying that Nio stock could double by 2022, which I definitely agree with, but also disagree. I don't think it's just going to double. We may even see this thing come close to tripling in 2022 towards the end of the year. I do think it's possible. I'm definitely very bullish for Nio. As long as Nio keeps on killing it with deliveries and they keep on expanding their business, improving fundamentals, we could see Nio touch $100 next year quite easily. That's more than double. And that's just my opinion, guys. But even if you don't want to trust me, analysts out there are saying that Nio can double by next year, which I just think is absolutely awesome. Super, super exciting. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is this right over here. Nio put on their Twitter page that they're excited to have the Nio EP9 on display at the world renowned Peterson Museum #Hypercars exhibit, which opens on December 2nd. So let me show you what the article is stating. It says that the Peterson Museum showcases the Nio EP9 at its hypercar exhibit. Absolutely awesome piece of news. It's one of the fastest electric cars, the Nio EP9. It has set and broken lap records at multiple well-known circuits worldwide. Absolutely awesome, very ambitious, and it makes me very, very excited because it's going to give Nio more and more and more, proof. It's going to give it more and more and more social recognition, making it absolutely fantastic. And this is actually located in Los Angeles as well, so that's awesome because it's giving Nio some more exposure in the United States as well. With that said and done, guys, I am very bullish for this company. Like I told you, towards the middle of December when Nio Day comes, it should run up. By next year, more and more upside. I see all that. And for the short term, I'm not sure if we might trade a little bit sideways, but right now it's looking like we have stronger support, especially after the big catalyst that just came out. So I wouldn't be surprised if we run all the way up to 44 again very, very soon. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, with that said and done, guys, the short term doesn't matter that much. In the long term, I'm very bullish and I'm super excited for the future of Nio. So thank you for listening. Things are looking really good. Stronger support is there and Nio is going to the moon. Thank you and peace out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.